Hey guys, Miss Summer here. This is just a very brief recap video for my little signers this week since they have homework. So I'm going to sign the vocabulary that we learned and they can watch the video to refresh their memory and to help them with signing their assignment. So our first new phrase was how are you? How are you? You're going to take both 5 hands, bend them down with the backs of your fingers touching, and you're going to roll it forward and point you. How are you? Responses for how are you, we agreed that we could use fine with your 5 hand open on your chest, fine. Or we could use good, where you're going to take your non-dominant hand in a closed 5 and your dominant hand in a closed 5 and put it right in front of your chin. You don't have to touch your face if you don't want to, and then you bring it down into the palm. Good. Or you could do so-so, which is going to use your 5 hand open with your palm facing out, and you're just going to shake it. So, how are you? I'm fine. I'm good. The next sign phrase that we talked about was nice to meet you. You're going to take your non-dominant hand out in front of you. And you're going to place that other hand on top. And you're going to slide it to your fingertips. Nice to meet you. So nice, and this represents 2 people coming together, meeting each other. So nice to meet you. The next one is good morning. We already have the sign for good. So good morning. How I explained it to our little signers is your non-dominant arm serves as your horizon, and you're going to take your dominant hand right there, place this in the crease, and you're going to raise the sun up. So morning, because the sun rises in the morning. So good morning. The next sign is good night. Good. And think about the sun sets at night. So you're going to turn your horizon over and you're going to place that 5 hand cuffed to show that the sun has now went down. Here's a helpful tip, parents, when you're working with the little ones, with your little signers. Morning, noon represents the clock. So it's straight up on the clock. Anything after 12 is afternoon. So you're going to just slightly bend your hand over. And the later it gets, the more you pull your hand back until there's night. So good night, good afternoon, good morning. The next phrase we learned was how many pets do you have? So pets. So pets, you have how many? How many takes your S hands and goes up to 5 hands? How many? How many? So pets, you're just rubbing your hand almost like you're petting an animal. And yes, this is the same sign. My little signers asked, this is the same sign if you were petting an animal. What would change would be your facial expression, okay? Like, oh, I want to pet the puppy. So pet. So again, pets, you have how many? Or you could sign how many pets you have. How many pets you have. The next one is how many sisters, and then we have how many brothers. So how many sisters. Sisters uses your L hands. Your non-dominant is in front of you. Your dominant is on your chin with your thumb, and you bring it down, and it should look like that. Sister, sister. How many sisters do you have? How many sisters do you have? Brothers is going to use the same L hands, but your dominant thumb is going to go on your forehead, and then it's going to come down to your non-dominant. Thumb on your forehead, come down, brothers. So how many brothers do you have? Here's a helpful tip, because next week we're going to be learning more about family members, and we're going to be discussing family trees and all that fun stuff. So make sure that you guys remember, my little signers, that all male or all boy family members are going to be signed from the nose up And all female or all girl family members are going to be signed from the nose down. So dad, granddad, uncle, brother, mom, grandmom, aunt, sister. All right. So that's just a little helpful hint. You do not have anything to record this week. I just want you guys to practice these sentences so that we can review them next week in class. I hope this video is helpful for you guys. Oh, I wanted to also include the signs that we did the week before, the questions that we did, which was your name is what? Your name what? How old are you? Pulls from your chin. How old are you? Where do you live? You live where? And my favorite color. My favorite color. And you guys already know all of your colors, so I'm not going to go through that list. If anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.